Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim Classic. Back again to do another UK route. And this time we're back again up in Scotland on the... I've got to read this out because I'm such a professional. Suburban Glasgow Northwest. That's what I've written down. And we're currently here at Springburn. I'm going to take this train, the 320 flavour, from Springburn to the Dumbartons. That's what we are going to do. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, then hello. This is going out on Train Sim Classic Wednesday. It's a catchy name. Other train-related content from me is something from Train Sim World 2, currently, on a Saturday. On a Monday, some OMSI, soon to end. On a Friday, something else random. And when I've got something new to look at, that will go out on what I call Random Sunday. So plenty of content from me. There will of course be links down in the doobly-doo below to where you can get this route for Train Sim Classic, to where you can watch me live on the Twitchy thing, because that's where I watch. That's where I don't watch this stuff live. That's where I watch me live. No, I don't. Well, technically I do, but that's where I am live on the Twitchy thing. There'll be a link down there, and there'll also be a link down there to the Discord server that people enter, and I never heard from again. We better let some passengers on board while I'm talking. I could have done that a while ago, because we're already running with lateness. So yes, good evening to Trent, Crispy, Nerd, Adek, Nightbot, Crispy and Trent. And yes, an apology for those that are watching live, and it won't make much sense for those that aren't watching live. I didn't stream yesterday. As someone that suffers with depression, as I do, you get good days, you get bad days. Yesterday was a bad one, so wasn't feeling in a streamy sort of frame of mind. Today is a good one. And Shorty. I didn't see his name there because it was quite small. So yeah, Shorty as well. Let's... oh, that's some moving around I'm doing. Let's jump inside. We've now got to go to Barn Hill, which is in 0.35 of a mile. I'll do the releasing and the brakes. Hopefully now this thing actually does... Have I got windows? No, I haven't got windows. Okay, we'll do the moving thing then. And we're also... Okay, that's... Yep, but I think it's supposed to look... Don't look behind you. There's no train actually there behind you. So yeah, I wanted to do this. Did say last time I'd be doing something up in Scotland. And realised I've done a few routes on Glasgow Northwest thing. But thought I'd do some more. Someone needs to weed that platform. Am I trapped in passenger view? I appear to be trapped. Let's have a look. Yes. Well, there's a door there, but it seems to be locked the other side of it. So that's... You're supposed to get on these trains up in Scotland, but never get off. Once you are on, that's it. So we're approaching at speed our next stop of Barn Hill. I could speed up, but it's 15 mile an hour limit, so there's no point really, because doing that extra 3 miles an hour. Oh, and I got a whole 25 mile an hour of the limity thing. Do I have windows? Not of the opening variety. No, the solid type window things. 11. Not on this machine. No, I do have on one of my downstairs machines. Oh, now it decides to accelerate just as we approach the platform. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to do the slowing down thing now, a speeding up thing even. It was one of those. We'll do some of the brakings then. Oh, you can always walk between those two platforms, can you? And we'll do the opening of the doors. So where are we going? So Springburn, Barn Hill, Alexandra Parade, Duke Street, Belgrove, High Street, Glasgow Queen Street, Charing Cross, okay, Partick, Highland, Jordan Hill. That's over there. Why are we going over there? Scotshound Hill. What's that place called? Garsden. Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to scroll down with things. Yeah. Garscadden, Yoker, Clydebank, Dalmuir, Kilpatrick, Bowling. We're going Bowling, Dumbarton East and Dumbarton Central. So basically going round behind us. A lot of the places are stopping. Alexandra Parade. I need to say Alexandra Palace. That's a whole different place. Is in the distances. Bit of a trek. Get to Charing Cross and back. Exactly. Right. Onwards to Alexandra Parade. We'll give it some more of the accelerator is. So does that 3 mean we're a 3 car? Is that right? 1, 2. It is. I'm going to be late anyway. I'm already in the minus point, so it's going well. Minus 712 the points. Oh, that's quite nice. No, that sounds quite nice though. Yeah, I'm due there at 11:58. My ETA 12:02. I was sat there for about a minute or 2 minutes before the stream started, so that would explain the lateness. Well, look how close Alexandra Parade and Duke Street are. Surely if you just made Alexandra Parade platform a little bit bigger and Duke Street platform a little bit bigger, they'd be one station. Wouldn't that make sense? Perhaps I should go and work for Glasgow Train Company thing, because that's what it's called. Oh, hang on, more the braking. ScotRail. Yeah, my name's catchier. The Glasgow Train Company thing. I've had a file more than once, I think. A Vindaloo is my standard go-to curry. That's normal heat for me. I've had a file, indeed. A file, P-H-A-L-L. There's also a, there's one between, I think there's one between a file and a Vindaloo. I think it's a Tindaloo from memory. And then it goes file. So we are going to Dumbarton Central via Yoker, which is behind us. I guess we're going round, unless we go up and come back. We might go up and come back. Or we go round in the circle-y thing. A Tindaloo. No. Can I get a better class of audience? Is that possible? Passengers now boarded. Please proceed at 11:59. So I've got to wait, what, 11 hours, 57 minutes before I can then proceed. It's been a long time sat waiting at the platform. But, you know, it tells me to wait till 11:59. We can do that. It's going to be a long stream. I think I'm just going to go. Naga, yeah, that's a level as well, a spice level. It's quite horny as a train. Right, so point 3 of the things is the Duke Street. And Belgrove isn't that far apart, so it might be a lot of stops, but they're not very, like, far aparty stops. Yeah, chicken tikka masala isn't too bad. A Rogan Josh is okay. Yeah, Madras would probably be the next step up. That can be quite spicy. We have arrived at Duke Street. We were due here at 12 o'clock. We're running 4 minutes late. See, I never get affected in that way by a curry. No, Balti's a different kind of spice. Yeah, I'm not a fan of a Balti. Yeah, Vindaloo is my normal standard go-to curry level. Passengers now boarded the train. Please proceed at 12 o'clock. But again, I've got to wait another 11. Yeah, it's not... It's difficult to explain. The texture is totally different on the Balti than it is to normal curry. It's not a hot instant spice with a Balti. It's not like you put... I've had curries where you put the first mouthful in and you're like sweating instantly. It's not like that with the Balti. Anyway, Belgrove is the next stop. Balti is more tomato. Yeah, it's a different texture. Quite like a biryani. Biryanis are quite nice. Just everything thrown in one dish. Oh crap, speeding. I'm going to be speeding. There's going to be some speeding going on. I forgot to do the slowing down thing. So we're joining the main line, or one of the lines. Okay, I didn't expect to go over there. I thought we'd go down this side. Welcome to Belgrove. I really must do the underground one up here, because that was really good. I was very impressed with that. Must do that again. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Birmingham, and proper, decent curries there. It's very quiet here at Belgrove. Have we had a train coming the other way yet? Don't think we have. But yes, it's going to tell me to depart at like 12:05 now. 12:02. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. 12:02 isn't going to be a thing. I wonder what the furthest distance is we're going to have between stops. At the moment, we haven't had a mile yet between stops. Oh, look, a train. Not this one, that one. Hello, other train driver. Isn't this a circle line? We don't end up back where we started. We do go back on ourselves, but don't end up back at the beginning again. It's not a rapid line. Speed isn't its thing. That's a lot of left ear action going on. It's quite nice though. Quite chilled. What we're doing on American stuff on Train Sim World 2 on Saturday. Yeah, the train thing doesn't work. I forgot that was a thing. Well, yeah, because I didn't know what train I was going to be in, did I? And this isn't a standalone train. I think when we last used that, it was because I was using a train DLC. Yeah, this comes as part of the thing. That's the wrong end. That end. There we go. And doing the braking thing. Hi Northern. That's got a funky shirt he's wearing. I'd wear that. That person over there is walking and not actually getting anywhere. So I'm walking, but I'm walking on like ice. Proceed at 12:04. Yep, we're definitely doing well. 0.52 of a distance between us and the next stoppy place. Tomorrow night, going to be back with another look at a look at a new game. World of Aircraft Glider Simulator is tomorrow. So not played that before, so that's going to go well. Friday, back doing some trucking in ATS, looking at Montana, which releases tomorrow. So I'll be looking at that for the first time on Friday. Saturday lunchtime, Train Sim World 2. Looking at Peninsula Corridor, my first look at that one. And Saturday night, return of Wreckfest, doing some more of that. And then Sunday is the conclusion of As Dusk Falls. Got quite a way into it last week. Going to conclude that this Sunday. Welcome to Glasgow Queen Street. This is where we've gone from an overground train to an underground type train sort of thing going on. Should make some chocolate pudding. Indeed. I'm really intrigued to find out what happens. It's the first game in a while that I actually want to complete. I want to get it to the ending and see the end credit things just to see what happens. So I think we'll have to backtrack a little tiny bit because of where the last save is. But it should be enough to do a whole stream. Please proceed at 12:07. So we are running consistently 5 minutes late. That's pretty good going. Exactly, the Germans aren't used to it. They're still complaining now. We want divorce. Something's going to happen. Right. Charing Cross. So we've got to dash down to London now. 3/4 of a mile. That's the biggest gap we've had so far between two stations. Okay, that was a brick wall. Right, 0.40 of the mile until we get to Charing Cross. Still running, we're going to be maybe 6 minutes late. It's fine. Not too far off the speed limit. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh, we're okay. No, we're okay. Just full on the brakes. All the passengers are now at the front of the train. Yeah, actually, that weren't too bad. A light here for Mitchell Library and King's Theatre. Can't get out of this carriage though, can we? We're stuck in here. But where is that? Oh god. So where is that on the train? There isn't anywhere that looks like that. That's the worrying thing. So we're in a carriage, but we're not in a carriage. Well, where are we? Oops. Passengers now boarded the train. Please proceed at 12:09. Yeah. Next stop is Partick. Isn't that famous for the football, the Thistle thing? Football team people kicky about, you know, idiots. Wow, hang on, 1.75 of the miles to Partick. That's a long way. That's nearly 2 of the miles. It's very close. Yeah, so I really want to do some more of that Glasgow subway. That was really good. I was very, very impressed with that. I need to go back and do the Bakerloo line again on Train Sim World. Might do that in a couple of weeks, actually. Right, back outside we go. That's a view. Oh, there we are. There's the train. And you can tell that by the way that it's a train. It's got a nice little line, this. Perhaps next time we should stay up in Scotland and do like the 5-circle line again or something, because that's really good over the Forth Rail Bridge. Didn't someone say someone's done the full? You can do the full loop without going one way and the other way. I'll have to look at that. Right, we are approaching Partick. The nickname Dusty Bins. Okay, well, because of the way they... Well, the way they look, because of what they're made from. What's the reason for that? Ow. 3, 2, 1. Well, they're 3 2 O's. It's a 3 2 0, not a 3 2 1. That doesn't work, does it? We are now arriving at Partick. Oh, now that does make sense then. One-click shopping. Shop online. The only thing with this is that the inside view doesn't correlate to the outside view necessarily, and you don't see the doors open and close. I don't know how hard it would be to put the inside view as being a point like just further back from the front view. I don't know how that... Anyway, Highland... Stop beeping at me. Highland is next in 0.72 of the miles. I'm really paying attention to the signals. It's nice to get back to UK signalling though, after being where were we last week? Austria, Switzerland, Germany, that sort of area. Well, still, I should write to them. I should go, dear Mr. Dovetail, please can you do something about this? Thank you. I'll do that after the stream. The next station stop is Highland. Or just use Train Sim World 2 for now. What happens when, I don't know, we get Microsoft Train Simulator or something? Hi, Mr. Burns. I do like this. As I said, I'm really enjoying Train Sim World. But it is quite nice to get back into Train Sim Classic. Welcome to Highland. Highland is our next station stop. Please depart here if you're going to Highland. I was going to attempt to do a Glaswegian accent, but I would have failed, so I won't do that. I would have offended anybody that's Scottish or probably Indian that's watching, because it would have come out as being a bit of a mixture of both. So yeah, yesterday's scheduled stream, by the way, for those watching live, which is going to be Power Wash Sim, has been rescheduled for next Tuesday. So you'll still see some power washing, but that'll be next week instead. And then OMSI will make its return the week after. Hi, Aidan. Right, Jordan Hill is next in 0.47 of the miles. Still would have been nicer if this would have been diesel, just saying. So we just start accelerating, getting up to a bit of speed. And we have to do the slow down thing again. So I can sort of see why they use this sort of train. It does sound good. So I'm not knocking Train Sim Classic. You know, after you spend time in Train Sim World, it does seem a bit of a backward step going back to this, but yeah, I still do like it. It's a 320. Open. Oh no, press tab then. Wrong game. Open the doors. Can you work with buttons out? It's definitely quite horny. I'm horny, 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 horny. So are we still heading away from the place, or are we heading back towards it? Where's our next? Clydebank is that way. Dumbarton. Also, we must have turned then. They're going back again now. Please depart at a thing. Okay, we're running. How late are we? We are due about 3 minutes now. How have we caught time up? I've been going slowly. How's that become a thing? .1 miles? Oh God, that's a long way. I don't know if I can cope with that. We're about 6 minutes late. Oh yeah, I'm due at Scottsdown Hill at 12:20, ETA 12:26. Yeah, no, I am running 6 minutes late. That's good. I was thinking I was picking up time then, and that wouldn't be good. Because being late is my thing. And we got a 60 limit coming up. Well, no point of that because I've got the next stop coming up. Oh, look how close those two are. There's actually a lot of trains coming the other way as well, which is quite nice to see. There's the football-y place. The running place. Braking. How's the farm going? Not great. Yeah, braking coming into this place I'm going to pronounce wrong. Scotstoun Hill. Hey laddie. Open the doors. So we are heading back towards where we want to be. Yeah, Dumbarton Central. Still 10 miles that way. A nice straight bit of track in front of us, look. Please proceed at 12:21. That'd be difficult considering it's 12:26. Running a little bit on the lateness thing. $60. Let's give it all the beans. Can we get it to 60 and back down again in half a mile? It's going to go well. No. No, 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 no. If that had been a mile, I'd have probably done that. Okay, maybe I braked a little bit early then. That's fine. Anyone down there can just walk down here. They got plenty of time. It's all good. It's all fine. Don't worry. It's quite noisy for an electrical train. We like that. We like that a lot. We like the noisy trains. That was a ping. Please proceed at 12:22. Yeah, it's 12:28 now. Hang on. So you're I'm coming up. I'm 6 minutes late. I'm on minus 26,199 points. And you're concerned I'm coming into the station a bit slowly. Oh, I love you guys. Right, 60 limit. Got a mile to the next places, to the yoker. Is that someone who takes yolks out of an egg? Is that what they're called? Well, it did actually hit 60. John and Yoka. When he's going for his egg face. Oh, there's plenty of time. I could have probably gone a bit further at the 60 miles an hour. Batman and Joker. I watched the new Batman film at the weekend. The Batman. It's a bit long. You can take in the wonders of the Glaswegian scenery. Yeah, I don't know if Glasgow's somewhere. It's probably very nice. Been to Edinburgh. Haven't been to Glasgow. Collateral is this week's film with the Tom Cruise. Clydebank is next. 7 minutes late. Yeah, perfect. I'm so good at this. I'm thinking about keeping the who's Clyde and why has he got a bank? There is a bank called Clydebank, isn't there? Anyway, I'm thinking about passenger satisfaction, and passenger comfort. Accelerate slowly and decelerate with the slowliness, and you'll be fine. Why have they stuck with these extra boxes up here? It just seems a bit, odd, doesn't it? So yeah, if I was Crisp or Shorty, I'd be really stuffed because you wouldn't be able to see over those boxes, would you? Because you'd be like down here, like I can't see where I'm going. I can't see the track because I'm too bloody short. Can somebody give me a cushion to sit on? That'd be great. An adjustable seat. Do you have functions? DRA, sander, and a speaker thing. That's where you order your drive-through. Drive-through, whatever, train through McDonald's. Right, we are now approaching Clydebank. Slowly. Very, very slowly. I think the passengers are a bit scared anyway. We're running, 7 minutes late now on a 40-minute journey so far. It's pretty good going. It does take some skill to be able to do that, in all fairness. Not everyone could be this much of a... I beeped myself then. Nobody in here. No way out of here. I am trapped. Please proceed at 12:27 to the next stop at Dalmuir. Yeah, that'd be quite difficult. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's I think what you're stating there, Northern, is that I care. I mean, of course I do. Were you not here last week when I was actually rolling back down the platform thing? Right, 1.16 miles to Dalmuir. I put a YouTube video out, because I do that as well, a few years ago. I don't think it might be in Fernbus, and someone got really stroppy in the comments by saying that I wasn't taking it seriously, because these are simulations, you should take them seriously. I'm like, really? Should I? You could almost sense that he put his anorak down before he started typing. And some people do, and I do get that, and I appreciate that, and I completely understand that. I don't. It's not a game, it's a sim. There's a difference. It is a simulation. So I do get the want to do things properly, and I totally understand that. I think you get more of those sorts of people, though, with like MSFS and the like, that will do everything properly. And yeah, love it, great, fine. And you get some people, and I know it's a really good skill to have, I say skill, that will do these routes without the HUD on, and will just do it by memory. So they'll spend so much time going up and down the same bit of track that they'll know the braking points, they'll know the distances to the stations, they won't have the HUD on. They'll use the actual, speedo on the train. They'll use the actual track markers to show the track speed limit, and fair play and all credit to them. But yeah, for me, yeah, no. I'd love to get to that point. I don't think I ever will, but I can imagine there is some sort of satisfaction knowing that you can do a route in full without using any aids. So it's quite impressive. And I put the HUD on, yes, for my benefit, but also for your benefit, so you can see what's going on. I could use the... Oh, no, wrong one. Hang on a minute. There we go. I could use the smaller one. That's what I was trying to do. But actually, I don't like the smaller one. It's got to be the big one. Hang on a minute. Hold up. Back the pony up there, sunshine. My lack of professionalism. Well. It's a pony ending. That's not the issue here. My lack of well. I'm hurt now. Lack of professionalism. How very, very dare you, sir. I think that's why, and we've had a couple in the past, people that want to take this stuff too seriously haven't really hung around. It's like, I'm in a minus, I'm running late. For some people, that would be like, oh my God, what is this idiot doing? I'm pulling your leg, Northern. Right. Kill Patrick. What if I don't want it? What if he hasn't done anything that makes it worthy for killing him? Why does this thing sound like it's got a flat tyre? Why are the hills black? I don't know, they were like that in the Switzerland one the other day. I think I do really need to reinstall my train sim. Right, we are arriving soon. Had to kill Patrick's place. Hi, Jono. So this is one of a couple of scenarios we will do this very evening. Poor Patrick. Are we going to do the slowing down? Yes, we are. Braking. Some of the braking. There we go. Poor SpongeBob. I'm guessing Patrick's in SpongeBob then? I've never watched SpongeBob. I wouldn't know. It is almost on time. What was I watching yesterday? Oh, Thingy's video. Jeff Marshall, who was out in America, and they were somewhere in Utah, and they were waiting for an Amtrak train to come through, the California Zephyr, that was running about 5.5 hours late, which is normal. And considering I'm looking to go on an Amtrak train next year, I've got to get used to the lateness thing. Okay, so next stop is Bowling. In 1.69 of the miles. Where we are currently, we are due there at 12:36. Our current ETA, 12:45. So we're going well. And some accelerator is going on. So yeah, tomorrow night, back with another first look at a new game for me. World of Aircraft Glider Simulator. That's tomorrow. Not played it, not seen any gameplay of it. So that's one for tomorrow evening, and then back on Friday night for some American trucking in Montana, because that releases tomorrow, so I'll be looking at that for the first time on Friday. Saturday lunchtime, more trains, Train Sim World 2 on the Peninsula Corridor, my first look at that. Saturday night, Wreckfest, some multiplayer wrecking, and then Sunday, my conclusion of As Dusk Falls. Started it last Sunday, we'll finish it this Sunday, and then we'll find something else to do the Sunday after. Maybe a trip to the farm. Right, in we come into Bowling. I do have a farm. braking. Well, my left ear works, so that's good to know. If that increased audio is coming out of your right ear, you've got your headphones the wrong way around. You're going bowling and bowling. We have arrived in Bowling. There's a pub there. That's quite bridgy. It's a bridge thing over there. It's a bridge thing. Some odd coloured water. I really got to install my train sim. Reinstall it. And the next stop is Dumbarton East in 2.78 miles. Oh, we'll catch some time up now. We'll be on time when we get there. All of the beans. Just give it all of them. Not that far. Well, it's a long way compared to the distances we've covered so far. Don't try to be a suck up now. Hi, Gary. Right, 55 limit. And because, you know, the sign says. So I actually quite like the noise of this thing for an electrical train. Don't want me doing the speeding. I got a 60, then back down to a 40. But you gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. Right, speedy up thing. So we've gone from being like an underground train to out in the countryside now. We've got a 15 limit coming up down there. Oh, I'm guessing that's the end of the line. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be quite late. I'm going to blame someone for my lateness. I reckon Crispy. Alright, slow it down to a 40. Into Dumbarton East. So is Dumbarton East east of Dumbarton Central? Is there a Dumbarton West, North and South as well? We need to know these things. That's the wrong end of the train. That end. It's a tight timetable, but you know, I'm only running 9 minutes late on a 55-minute route. It's pretty good. good for me. God, what's it be like at Christmas when I do like my 7-hour route in a pacer? I'll be like 2 hours late. Well, I think last time we did that, we were nearly on time. Yeah, this year we're doing London to Edinburgh in a pacer, not stopping at every stop. We've done Edinburgh to London, stopping at every stop. We've done Paddington to Penzance, stopping at every stop. Last year we did Penzance to Paddington, not stopping at every stop. So this year it's back to Scotland, not stopping at every stop. So it'll be the major stops. So we'll stop like where the normal services that go between London and Edinburgh stop. That makes it, rather than every single station. We've got a yellow of the lights coming up. Yeah, it will be a standard route. Right, we got a yellow and a track change. So that'll be between Christmas and New Year, which won't be long. Four and a bit months. Oh, so I shouldn't say Northern. I played the original Microsoft Train Sim then. And yeah, I am new to gaming. Alright, we got a 60. And then we got a 15. And then we will do another scenario after this scenario, because otherwise it'd only be an hour-long stream. When I was 13, I played Microsoft Train Sim then. That was more than 10 years ago that was out. Google. The Google machine will be your friend there. Right, into Dumbarton Central. So we've got a couple of choices for the next scenario. One is one we haven't done before, which I think is stormy. So a bit of the rainy thing going on. One is one we've done before. So we can let you decide. MSTS came out in 2001. I was 2. I started early. So yeah, actually, I think I actually started playing it when it came out then. So what machine did I have then? I must have had a Pentium. It was like a P60, something like that back then. Well done, driver. You have successfully completed the scenario. Not a 3090. No, Spectrum was before then. No, I was on PC then. Definitely 2001. I got my first PC, proper PC, yeah, Windows PC in, blimey, when was that? 1990 something, late 90s. Yeah, then I went up to Pentium. Sure it was. Right, so that one's done. That would have been, yeah, that would have been on, well, no, because ME came out in 2000, didn't it? Which was bloody awful. So it would have been Windows 98. Yeah. Before that, it would have been 95. Before that, it would have been 3.1. 3.1. 98 was certainly out in 2001. Quite like 98. Where I worked previously, we still had a machine running Windows 95 4 years ago. Yeah, it was still running Windows 95 and was absolutely fine for what it needs to run one program. And it was absolutely fine. Anyway, I think I've got a laptop downstairs that's still running 95 that boots up and everything. I haven't booted up for a while. Right, Suburban Glasgow. So we've just done that one. So that's one we just done once there were shipyards. So we've got this one that we haven't done. A test train from Corker Hill Depot to Helensburgh Upper, starting at the northern end of the City Union line, coupled with a second unit at Eastfield Depot. So there's that one we could do. Or there's one that we've done before. Both of those are stormy. So I reckon we do the one we haven't done before. Run for the hills. It's stormy. It's spring. Is that going to be nighttime though? If it's dark, then we may do the other one. We'll see how dark it is because it's going to be springtime. We started out with 95, then XP, then 7, now 10. Oh no, we're okay. In 2020, the Class 158 DMU was finally signed off for use on the West Highland line. Today, you're driving a test run as far as the Helensburgh Upper. When the Airdrie train in front clears Belgrove in a couple of minutes, then proceed to Springburn for further instructions. Also with diesel now. Without a window. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Right, wipers on. Just got to wait for that to clear then. And then we stop at Springburn. So we're at 2 car 158 now. Shame we haven't got windows open. Have we got any of the desky lighty things? What have we got here? Reverser, cab lights. That seems a bit bright. Is that too bright? Might be too bright. Oh, I'll do. Right, still waiting for the light to change. There's got to be some cab lights. Some. No, we want the thingy lights, don't we? You know, the thingy lights, those ones, the instrumenty type lights, that's what we want. Instrument lights. I'll do. Let's turn the cab light off then. Well, the instrument lights are bright. Still on red. You want interior view? Oh, we have. Have we? Okay. Okay. Little issue. Just tiny one. Yeah. That's a thing. We are not in service, apparently. Come on, lights. Do the light changing thing so that we can do the going thing. For those of you that are on the social medias, keep an eye over the next couple of days, possibly tomorrow, on Dovetail's social media. I will let you know more when I'm allowed to let you know more. That's all I will say. Right then, let's go. Right, into Springburn. Speeding? Oh, I am a bit. Okay, yeah, there might have been some speeding going on there. We started well, minus 16 of the points. Let's turn the game volume up a little bit. There you go. Right, so we've got to keep her out because this is a red scenario thing. Yes, but I need to read a document which I read on my phone earlier, but I'll do it again after the stream. Oh, I can do the speeding up thing. Oh, that sounds quite good in the tunnel. I thought our distance wasn't coming down for a second then. I thought at 2 point thingy miles, I'm guessing we got to go round in a bit of a loop. That's why distance isn't coming down. We had this recently on another route we did, where it was like, we're not getting any closer. It's because that distance is done as the crow flies, as it were, because they're known for flying in straight lines, crows. So it wasn't coming down initially. We came down here earlier. That was the thing that we did. We came down this line. Right, more of the powers. Quite glad this is a diesel, although I was quite liking the 320. I wouldn't have been too complainy if we'd have been in the 320 for another journey. So yeah, I might do the 5 circle line again next week. Ow! I haven't done that for a little while. So stay up in Scotland. So yeah, next week we got the postponed power wash sim next Tuesday. We'll do Scotland next Wednesday. Next Thursday we got my first look at Train Valley. So I have to look at the notice board to my right. And next Friday will be more golfing with idiots. No. Next Saturday will be more golfing with idiots. Next Friday will be Transport Tycoon. Next Friday. Should be thinking this far ahead. Gonna confuse myself. Right, so how late are we going to be then on a 60-minute route as this is? We were, what, 9 minutes late on a 50-minute route. So, you know, pretty much on time, I reckon. We're currently running a minute late. We haven't got to the first stop yet. So it's going well. Oh, it does sound quite nice in the tunnel. That was a view. Right, so 25 limit coming up down here, which we sort of maybe slightly got to slow down for. We're only minus 16 of the points. Well, we are going to be late into our first stop, so we're going to lose even more points. If I'd have been on time, then we might have gained some points and ended up in a plus. That can't be right. I cannot end up in a plus. Right, do the slowy down thing. Half a mile to go to our first stop. Oh god, is this thing going to do the sliding thing? I can't remember what the brakes are like on this. Okay, into Springburn. So we were due here at 18:35, or ETA 18:37, 2 minutes late. It's fine, it's on time. Okay, didn't expect to come across there. I thought we were going to go in on that platform over there, but got a 5 limit coming up. That's quite slow. Typical Scottish weather. Yeah, when I went up there, it was pretty much rain, and that was in August. We had 1 day of sun. Don't know if we're supposed to open the doors. Because the markery thing leapt all the way up there. It did say we got a couple to another. From Springburn, proceed to Eastfield Depot 1836 and couple to unit 158740. So Eastfield sidings. Once the doors have done the closing thing. There we go. Okay, so Eastfield sidings then. Guessing straight on. And 3/4 of a mile. And that's why we had the 15 limit and a 5 limit. Right. So really do a slowy down thing and couple up to another train. And I'm guessing we're going to come back out this way again, because it's showing as being a dead end going down that way. Or let's be going down there. Excuse me. That doesn't look dangerous. Oh, it's not. Didn't track in it. Yeah, I reckon we're going to go back down there then. Yeah, out of there. Down there. Oh, you reckon? So all the way down there to couple up with that one. Slowly. I don't know if we'd still be a passenger service. I'm guessing that would be our last stop back there. Then we'd come down here empty, couple up to an empty unit, and then come back out as a 4-car. Down we go, slowly, very, very slowly. Why do they have to leave it all the way down there? Why can't they move it up this end? Unless, of course, it came in from that way. They could have put it in the middle, couldn't they? Yeah, successfully coupled to unit 158740. Now change ends, prepare to depart for Eastfield Depot. So by change ends, I'm guessing it's going that way. And that into... Wow, that was loud. Proceed at 1842 to the Cowlares up Springburn. So we are going the right way. Change end, preparation for journey to the West Highland line. Also down to there, then come back again. Okay. So we won't bother putting the lighty things on. Off with the brakes. So we've got to go up there, into the siding, change ends, and then come back again. Okay, that's interesting. So we're now a 4-car unit. Out we go. We seem to be getting slower. That seems to be a thing we're doing. 5 mile an hour. The slower the speed, the tougher it is to actually maintain that speed. So up there and then back down there. we go back round where we just were? Or are we going up the other way? Guess we'll find out. This does seem ridiculously slow. So I'm just waiting for the whole train to clear the signal, and I can speed up a bit. Alright, there we go, a whole 15 miles an hour now. So we could not get over to that. Yeah, we could have got over to this line. I suppose we're going down here to then come back. Definitely a lot of backwards and forwards. Stop down here once all the train's through and past the light. Yeah, should be good. Right, and stop and change ends again. Turn this wiper off. We didn't bother putting the lights on going this way. So we should change these to tail. Proceeds downward when traffic on the main line has passed and the signal has cleared. It did say change ends, didn't it? So yeah, back that way then. Is that right? Must be, we got a green. What can possibly go wrong? Alright, 8 miles to Downmuir. And then it's Dumbarton Central and Helensburgh, so 23 miles. Okay, it's a bit of a trek this time. So hopefully we're now going in the right direction. So off round there to the left. Hopefully. Yeah, that's right then. Okay, good. I think it would have given me a red. If I didn't have to change ends, it would have stayed on a red. Oh, blimey, got a 60 coming up. Yikes. You can see why this is a 15. It's quite a tight corner. Don't know why it's still a 15 now though. Come on, I want to give it the beans. Doesn't look like it's going downhill much, yet we are actually... Oh, hang on, no, we can't accelerate now. Right, 60 limit, wiper back on. That's better. Proper bit of speed. What's the maximum? Oh, 90 mile an hour. Okay, well 60's fine. You don't mind that? Well, tough if we didn't really, because that's the speed limit. Right, if we can maintain 60, we'll be ish. We'll be okay. So 6 miles to Dalmuir, then we've got Dumbarton Central, and then Helensburgh Upper. And it's definitely a rainy day in Scotland. We're actually roughly on time as well. We're due at Dalmuir at 19:01 and 10 seconds. Our ETA is 19:01 and 20 seconds. So based on our current speed, we're only, well now, 8 seconds late. That's not bad. Well, we've still got 5.6 miles, so anything can happen. On time and plus points. Yeah, something's going to go wrong, isn't it? It's bound to happen. And we got a 40 coming up and then a 55. Ow! 40 and a 55. London bus over there. Right, around we go. So I'm guessing, I don't know Glasgow and this bit of Scotland geographically. I'm guessing by the fact that we're quite built up here, that we're still technically in Glasgow, or on the outskirts of Glasgow. So is Dalmuir like an area of Glasgow? Evening again? Did I go somewhere? Yeah, I'm actually running early. ETA 1901.10. I'm going to arrive at 1901.05 at the moment. And we're in plus points as well. Something in the world's broken. It's me. I am broken. Yeah, 3.4 miles to go. An electrical train coming the other way. Yeah, ETA is now 17 seconds early. Well, that sounds quite nice when it's going down. 9 miles northwest of Glasgow. Okay. So yeah, Train Sim Classic isn't as fancy graphically as Train Sim World 2, but I still really like it because of the diversity of trains, the diversity of routes, the length of routes, you know. Interiors, I'm more than happy with the interior of this. Audio on some of the trains is really good. I'd rather have something that's a bit lacking in something and be able to jump in and do a 3 or 4 hour route if I wanted to. So yeah, Train Sim Classic is going to be staying where it is every Wednesday night. There's so much stuff that I've got for Train Sim Classic that I haven't done. A few routes that I've not done anything on. Quite a few routes that I've not done all of the scenarios, a bit like this. So loads of stuff still to come. Right, that's a yellow. So I need to do the braking thing. Because the next one is red. Yeah, I do like Classic. I'm really liking Train Sim World 2. Again, the variety of trains and the modelling of the trains is really good. But say this, you know, we couldn't do our annual 7-hour run in a pacer in Train Sim World 2 until, of course, we end up with a pacer. Then it'll still only be limiting us to about an hour-long run. So we've got a red down here somewhere. Just round that corner, I reckon. Yeah, Spirit Steam's good, and that's something I want to come back to in the future. I'm guessing our red is at the end of this platform then. But we're not stopping here. Is it a red now though? No, it's a green. Okay. So that's what's put us a little bit late again. Because you had a yellow, then a green. So slowed down, expecting it to be red after the yellow. It wasn't. It was a green one. So normal service resumed. Lateness has returned. Hello, Lateness, my old friend. It's great to be with you again. I'll turn my whipper off. Yes, I can. Into Dalmuir. It probably could quite, not say easily, but yeah, you probably could adapt it. The oh, who the hell is it? The thingy version of Sound of Silence. The thingy one, you know, the thingy one. The guy with the bald head. I forgot the name of him. Disturbed. The Disturbed version of Sound of Silence. Dursterbered. I know what you're trying to go for there, Trent. I actually think that the Disturbed version of Sound of Silence is better than the original version of Sound of Silence. I know. I wonder why the thing is shooting right up to the end straight away. Why is that a thing? You've completed your stop at Dalmuir. Proceed at 1901 to Dumbarton Central. Well, I can only do that once the door's shut, really, can't I? Meet me. 6.46 of the miles to Dumbarton Central. And then after that, it's Helensburgh. Then that will be us done. It is practically Japanese levels of punctuality. No, actually, we're due there at 1909 and 40 seconds. Our ETA currently 1909 and 50 seconds. 51 seconds. Okay, it's getting later. I'm sure as I speed up, it'll come back down again. So we're not doing too bad. Yeah, tomorrow, don't forget, got another first look at a new game, which is something I'm doing every Thursday. Well, up to the point where I've got stuff to continue to look at new. Tomorrow is World of Aircraft Glider Simulator. Not played it before, not seen any footage of it. That's tomorrow night. Next week is going to be Train Valley. Week after that is going to be Yacht Mechanic. Week after that is going to be Soda Story Brewing Tycoon, and the week after that, Truck Simulator in City. That's a title. Look at that one on Steam. That's going to be interesting. So stuff coming up for the next 5 weeks on First Look Thursday. How goes the train stuff? It's going very trainy. First we had electrical trains, and now we've got diseasely trains. Trains and being horny with trains is the theme. We're currently late again, so all's good. Only 30 seconds late. Oh god, I'm doing a speeding thing now. No, we're due in about 40 seconds late now, which is on time. The Australian truck sim game. What's the one I did? Oh, the Alaskan one I looked at, didn't I? Not the Australian one yet, no. That was a prolonged bing. How much lines have to go? We've got Dumbarton Central and Helensburgh Upper. So about another 15 minutes and we will be there. And then we will be done. So 3 miles to go to Dumbarton, and then Helensburgh 12 miles that way. So yeah, next week I might go back and have a look at the 5 Circle line again. We'll stay up in Scotland. And we'll do that next Wednesday. That's quite leany. So we've got to speed up to a 60 down here and then slow down to a 40. I don't think I should be an empty train, because if I was just going from one place to another place, why would I stop at stations? No, I've got passengers, look. And that. I am a passenger. He did say I was a test train, but this is a test train. You are carrying no passengers. There are passengers. What are they doing on the train then? Can we remove them? Can we just bludgeon them and then throw their bodies out the train? If they shouldn't be there, no one's going to notice, surely. We'll just show them the next of kin card, get them to fill that out, and then throw them off the train. And we have all their bank details. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, let's do the braking thing. Down to a 40. And then we got to speed back up to a 60 just before we arrive at the station. Yeah, I think that's the most sensible of ideas. So it's not this station, it's the station after this station. Right, we are arriving at Dumbarton Central. Dumbarton Central, our penultimate station stop. I remember that when we done the long train sim trips, getting to the penultimate stop. It's only one where we did the first time we did it, going down to Penzance. You know, coming down into Camborne, then Parr and stuff like that. It was like, oh god, we're nearly there. Like 7 hours into the journey. That was a long trip. Last year's was quite good. We did Penzance to Paddington in a pacer. Quite enjoyed that one. Alright, here we come. Dumbarton Central. We got it to 80 something. Actually, the video that went on YouTube last week was 88 miles an hour in a pacer. I think I was even in the thumbnail. 2020. I did 2 streams that day. Did I? No, 2020 was that was Edinburgh to London in a pacer. I think I started in the morning and then come back and did a stream in the evening. Yeah, blimey. And no bits. I really do like the pacer in this. I hope they bring that to Train Sim World too. Edinburgh to London, and I did farming. Blimey. Must be mad. Right, final stop then. Helensburgh Upper. In 8.99 miles. So one thing, Northern, I've never claimed to be. I've never taken this seriously. Actually, the only thing I do that I take to a reasonable amount of seriousness is farming. And that's only serious in the respect that we respect the equipment, use it, clean it, put it back. We respect the fellow farmers. We do a bit of a muck about. The rest of it, I'm just here for the enjoyment factor. I don't care if I'm late, I don't care if I'm early, I don't care if I'm in a minus on points. Alright, 60 coming up now. I know we went through this about an hour ago, but people might not have been here then. I was barely here then. I think I feel I've been doing this stuff for 6 years. The worst time for that, for me, was during lockdown, where I was doing 3 streams a day, some days. I couldn't remember what I'd said You know, I'd say something in my normal random, you know, weird way, and then I'd go to say something and be like, have I said that just now? Did I say that in like the lunchtime stream, or was that in the morning stream? So inevitably I'd either just repeat it again and say sod it, or I just wouldn't say it. Hang on, we're still in a plus. We're in a plus points. What's going on? How can that be? And no, we can't be in a plus. It is meant to be a very difficult level. I've got an experienced victim to drive for me. One thing I've talked about doing over the last couple of years, which actually no, it's never happened. I've been to other people's houses and streamed from their houses on their rigs. We talked about it the last few years. Certainly the last couple of Christmases, I know have been difficult with COVID, about having people here, because it'd be quite amusing for me to have someone else do the whole like the streaming aspect of it and me just sit there and talk. Alright, Helensburgh Upper in 5.59 miles is the final stop for this evening. Where we're going to arrive a little bit late, minute and a bit late, but still in a plus point. Or plus points even, adding us on the end. Waterloo to Southampton. Yeah, it's not directly. Yeah, I definitely like this route. It's quite nice doing a bit of a mix, starting off with electrics and then going to diesel. Say Saturday in Train Sim World 2 is more diesel. Peninsula Corridor, some American diesel, which I've not done before. And then after that, I think I might go back and do some underground. I fancy doing some Bakerloo line. So we've got the final of As Dusk Falls this Sunday. Next week might just jump back on the farm. So that's next week's streams already sorted. And realised today at work in a couple of weeks' time, got Bank Holiday weekend coming up. End of the month. And then 2 weeks after that, I got a week off. Yay! So there'll be some additional streams that week. Okay, 40 limit. and go down through Craigendoran Junction through. Yes, I've got every route in Train Sim World 2, and the only one I've yet to try is Peninsula Corridor. Three streams a day when we got the week off. Well, the Monday I've got attempt number 3 at the Gasman coming in the morning, so there'll be an afternoon stream that day. Tuesday I'll be out all day down to New Forest, so potentially something on the Wednesday and the Thursday. Right, track change down to a 40. We haven't done, and that might be a good one to do that week actually, we haven't done the Glasgow to thingy in this. Because last time we tried to do it, that's about a 5.5 hour route. I think the last time we tried to do it, it crashed. Yeah, the gas man just didn't turn up. I made the appointment for between 12 PM and 6 PM. The day before, in the evening, I got a text saying, "This is your gas man, I'll be there between 9 and 12. So he said, reply if all okay. So I replied and went, my booking was between 12 and 6. I won't be home till 11:30. Didn't then text back and go, apologies, you know, I'll be there at 12. No. I went on to the British Gas app all afternoon. It still said your engineer will be with you between 12 and 6. At like 6:05, it still said the engineer will be with you between 12 and 6. 8 PM, it still said the engineer will be with you between 12 and 6. The following morning, I went on the app and it said you need to book an appointment. No, oh, terribly sorry, we let you down again. So I can go on and make comments on the booking, and I'm going to do that the day before the booking this time. I'm going to put, this is attempt number 3 for you turning up. Can you please actually turn up this time? You know, I bet if they turned up and I wasn't home, I'd probably get a bill for, you know, a missed call out. Yeah, I take time off work and they don't turn up. I can't go to them, can you give me like 100 quid please, because I've lost money for taking some time off work. So anyway, that's rebooked for the 12th of September. But in other news, we're now 1.4 miles from Helensburgh. Shower's fine, shower's electric. We had this discussion last week, Hillsman. My heating is fine. Everything works. It's just a service. I'm paying like £37 a month for, you know, the cover to be able to, if anything goes wrong, the plumbing or electrics, I can call them out, and that also covers the annual service of the boiler. But they didn't service it last year because of COVID. They didn't service it the year before because of COVID, which I did get a rebate of like 40 quid back. And obviously this year, in October, like everybody else, cost of my gas and electric is going to go up by about, you know, 200%. Despite the fact that BP and British Gas have announced billions in profit. Last month I used £12 of gas. Oh, exactly, ADEC. Yeah, BP, record profits, billions. I only stream Fridays and Saturdays to cut my energy bill. Without the, like a lot of people, without the increases, the energy bill's manageable, you know. It's fine. Running these for a couple of hours a day doesn't make much difference to my energy consumption. It's just when it goes from me paying, you know, £200 a month to probably end up paying £500 a month. That's the bit I just find completely ridiculous. So where does that extra money coming from? People then will give up stuff that they can't afford to do. So then you don't go out to the pub, you don't go out to the restaurant, you don't go out to the cinema, you don't go out to the theatre, you don't go on holiday, you don't go and buy that new car, you don't go and buy that new sofa. So it's all those businesses then that suffer because you're not doing the things that you would be doing with that extra £300 or £400 a month. For something that's only going to be, and hopefully over the winter, it's fine. And my washing machine goes on once a week. I don't think the washing machine is my big drain on my electric. Well, actually, you know what? No, once fortnightly, it goes on twice a week. Oh, exactly, Ada. You have completed this scenario successfully. That's good. There we go then. A couple of runs on Suburban, wherever it was, Suburban thingy, Glasgow Northwest thing, whatever that was. I'm good with this sort of stuff, and I'm really planned. It's down here somewhere. Suburban Glasgow Northwest, Springburn to Helensburgh. That's a short, catchy title. That's what that was. We started off doing this one in the 320, and we've just done this one in the 158. Next week then, I think we will probably do, if I can scroll back up the alphabet, we'll see what we can do on the Fife circle line. I forgot my Frankfurt Fife circle line. There we go. So yeah, there's a couple of those we can do in a 158, and we got the 170. There, we can do that one, maybe that one. So we'll just do these last three that we haven't done on the Fife circle line. That's what we will do next week. So there we go. Next stream then, back tomorrow night with a first look at a new game, which is World of Aircraft Glider Simulator. On First Look Thursday, back at 6:30 tomorrow. Friday night, some American trucking, looking at the new Montana map. That's Friday. Saturday lunchtime, more trains. Train Sim World 2, looking at Peninsula Corridor. My first look at that. Saturday night, Wreckfest. Hoping to get a couple more people to join us. I will do something in the Discord to see if we can get a few more people to join us for Wreckfest. OMSI wasn't yesterday. OMSI was yesterday. I was going to do Power Wash Sim, but someone that suffers with depression as I do, yesterday wasn't a great day, so I wasn't really in the right frame of mind to stream. so postponed it. So we're doing that next week. So OMSI will return in 2 weeks' time. So that's when that is. So yes, Wreckfest Saturday lunchtime, Sunday afternoon, the conclusion of As Dusk Falls. Really enjoyed that last week. Going to finish it off on Sunday and see what happens in the end. So that's what's coming up the next few days. Thanks everybody for your I forgot what I was going to say there. Thanks everyone for your comments throughout the last couple of hours, and very short credits. I'll run them anyway. It's basically thanking the moderators for doing absolutely nothing. Thanks for Larwood, Nightbot, Shorty and Trent for doing no moderation, because you guys are brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. I will be back with some glider action tomorrow night then. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.